Hello again, this is Rob Veach here. This is my video review of the Wea brand 16.9 ounce hydro flask with a sippy flip lid, and it has a silicone grip sleeve, a finger handle. It's 18/8 stainless steel, has a wide mouth opening, and it's rated for cold for 24 hours and hot for 12 hours. It's got 100% lifetime guarantee from the seller, Veach. Now the stainless steel in here, it's hard to tell because it's anodized kind of. So I have a calibrated magnet and I can test the quality of the steel. And there's virtually no attraction here, which is what you want to see, so it's not going to rust. It's nice. Some of the unique features of this is you can see the bottom has a rubberized section, so it's non-slip. And I mentioned the silicone grip, and it stays quite nicely on a table, nice and flat, and it doesn't move. The little handle right here, and this is a push button that causes the top to open, and it has a silicone sleeve here and a little rubber band thing made out of silicone that flips the cap backwards and then locks it in place. There's a safety lock on here, which you click it to the left, and there's a little lock symbol right there, and then you can't accidentally push that if it's in your bag or in a gym bag or your purse. That prevents that from being pushed. Then when you go to use it, you just click that to the right and it opens up. Now I'm going to do some thermal testing of this unit, of this cup here, the 16.9 hydro flask, and we're going to see how well it does thermally. Now the only issue I see is I notice is because of the flip angle, it doesn't completely open up too wide, so when you go to drink from it, it may hit your nose and hit your glasses when you go to drink from it. But we're going to do some tests on this for the thermal capability. And then also this hydro flask came with a little filter, which is unique. I've never seen that before. You can see the inside's all stainless steel, double walled. And I suppose if you wanted to, this could be used to filter your tea and things like that. And this just slides it and locks it into place. So you have the option of using that or not using that. But it's an extra feature that I've never seen on one of these hydro flasks before, so that's nice. So let's do some thermal tests of this. Okay, so I have some water here, and it's about 165 degrees, a little less, which is a typical average hot temperature for coffee. Now the performance is going to be a little bit less because this is water and not coffee or tea. But we're making note it's 165. I'm going to pour that in. And we're going to come back in a half hour's time and check the temperature. Okay, so the timer has gone off. It's been 30 minutes. Let's take a test of the temperature. And 57 degrees Fahrenheit. So it dropped about 7-8 degrees in a half hour. I'll come back in another half hour. I'm just going to go to the point where it reaches 155 degrees, because that's anything below that. Nobody who likes coffee or tea is going to want that any cooler than that. Okay, so the timer went off. It's been another half hour. Total of 1 hour. at 154.4 degrees. So I'm going to stop at this point. So in 1 hour's time, it dropped from 165 to 155. Not bad. I'd give it a C rating overall. So in terms of having a hot drink, you got between an hour and hour and a half, which is pretty typical. I've tested about 15 different thermoses, and I'd probably give this a B- to a C. So what's my overall opinion about this Weah 16.9 ounce hydro flask? Didn't mention is that it's tapered on the bottom, it flares out and it gives us some stability. I like the way it looks, I like the functionality of it. The only issue I could see is some people are going to have a problem with this hitting their glasses or their nose. So the manufacturer can solve that by just making this cut a little bit deeper, and that will allow this to increase the angle. So I like this product. I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars, and I hope this video review helped you with your buying decisions. Thanks for watching.